Hey everybody, welcome to Urban Rush. It is Thursday, October the 13th, 2011. We have a great show coming up for you today. I'm Fiona Forbes.
And I'm Michael Eckford, and indeed, it is a great day in the city. It's beautiful. We have great guests today. We're in Jamaica today.
You know, the weather forecast when I looked at it this morning just had sun as far as you could see. So I think it's going to be sunny forever. I have that on good authority, which is the app on my iPhone.
We are owed, karmically, we are owed a good sunny fall and winter.
I do believe, but they have said, at least some Americans said, it's going to be the coldest winter on record. But I don't believe them because they also said that it was going to be the warmest summer ever, and it wasn't.
I know. And don't you remember last year, both the Province and the Vancouver Sun had these apocalyptic headlines on the front page that said it'll be the snowiest winter ever.
And then it wasn't.
It was absolutely nothing. So I don't believe prognostications.
So Mike, really
all
quick,
I know is we deserve sunshine.
Really quick, I'm addicted to something called Pinkberry,
You've been raving about it for ages.
Frozen yogurt, or so they say, but it's got something in it. I have been addicted to this stuff for a very long time. They finally come to Vancouver.
Look at all the fanciness in here.
In the Village and Park Royal. Yeah, you can top them up any way you like. And they've delivered. They've done a delivery today.
They delivered to us.
So I wanted you to try it for the first time.
I want to try it Puro first, because I don't want to.
I think that's original.
Okay.
I like your sommelier entry into the world of Pinkberry. How is it? It's pretty good, huh? Mm-hmm. I know.
Because it's a little bit,
tart.
It's got a tanginess to it. It's really
delicious.
Good.
Okay, I wanted to make him happy before we started talking about the Canucks, because a lot of Canuck fans are a little disappointed.
Thanks for wrecking my Pinkberry. You know what you put on top of my Pinkberry?
Sadness.
You added disappointment to my Pinkberry.
Did I Luongo your Pinkberry? Is that what happened?
Canucks in action last night. I guess you could call it in action last night. It's only the third game of the season.
Know.
But the D wasn't very good. Luongo stunk the joint out. He was flopping around.
Did he pull a Nancy Grace and stink the joint out?
He stank the joint out. This is all that happens when Luongo, and I think this happens to everyone in Vancouver now, because I believe he's a good goaltender, and I believe he could be a great goaltender, but every time he has a game like this, all that flashes in my head is 2022.
Is that what we have him until?
2022.
2022.
We have signed him until 2022.
That's a lot of faith, people.
That's a long...
Just go to the Pinkberry. And you also were at the Whitecaps game, and they won.
See, now you're putting good things on my Pinkberry. Last night, Whitecaps, second to last game of the season. They've only got one remaining after this. First minute, first half, Harvey with the cross. Camilo with the goal. Amazing game for the Caps again. This is 2 wins in a row. 2 out of the 3 games in BC Place they've won.
So BC Place is good luck for them.
They look like a totally different team from the beginning of the year. I have season tickets, so I've been to every game. These guys right now are killing it. They're firing, and it just makes me excited for next season. So looking forward to that. One more game left on the 22nd here in Vancouver for you to go check out the atmosphere.
Tons of fun.
The Southsiders singing, the drums going, beers flowing. There's girls everywhere. There's Pinkberry. Holla!
You like to
anyway,
make it
it's
rain.
a lot of fun to go to the Whitecaps.
Pinkberry. Huh? Last night, I was going to a charity event, and one of my friends came over a little early, and I was getting ready, and while we were getting ready, I decided that, hey, let's watch Survivor. Got it on the PVR, and I don't know, you're
not going to give anything away, are you?
No, I'm not going to give
anything
anything away, because this was also in the preview. I don't know if you watched Survivor. Now, I've seen a lot of, I've watched Survivor every season. There's been a lot of bug eating. It's kind of gross. I've seen a lot of horror movies lately. Just kind of gross, but I'm cool with that. It's cool. Last night, they had a pork eating contest, and we're not rolling footage because it was actually just so gross.
I like pork.
So do I.
You mean like...
But not anymore.
Like pulled pork?
No, let's have a look at the picture. So basically they had to gnaw off pieces. I can't even believe I'm describing this, but I have never been physically ill from watching reality television. Almost happened last night. Why? Because I had just eaten honey garlic spare ribs before I watched this.
See?
Which I want to tell you
Survivor's fault. It's
is
your
a really bad idea. It was actually the grossest thing I have ever seen on television. I had to run from the room, and of course my friend, being a jerk, was yelling, hey, guess what they're doing now? And I'm trying to like...
So were they just eating it off the spit?
They had to bite it off, run and put it in a bowl, bite it off, and whoever had the most at the end on the teams won. Well, guess what? They got to keep the bucket of pork afterward. Well, one guy happened to upchuck into it, but that team decided to cook it up for dinner. And TV has finally just
You know
gone
what,
there.
though? Corn does go well with pork, so I can understand why you would just go for it.
Anywho, I just grossed myself out.
Could you get, if I went into Pinkberry, could I get pork on my Pinkberry, or is that's not going to happen?
No.
Okay,
You wouldn't want
I
to
have
do
to
that.
put it down.
I know you have to put it down. Every now and then, when we're looking on the internet, we find a picture that is
have to
like
put this down
Michael and myself, and we have noticed this resemblance before, but here you go. Guess who's who, huh? Little Halloween styles. Those are actually pretty good pumpkins, hey?
I love that at some point they had to come out and deny that they were a same-sex couple.
I don't know,
The
really?
rumors had come along to such a point that Sesame Street actually had to issue a denial and say they're just buddies, they're roommates, they're friends, there's nothing else going on.
That's what people say about me and Mike, but we know how it is. Anyway, it's time for us to check in with Elise at Rock 101, and here she is.
Hey guys, this week I want to pump up Judas Priest.
Oh yeah! Another thing coming
Mainly because I love them, but also because on ClassicRock101.com, you can win a 4-pack of tickets. It's really easy. All you got to do is go to the website. You got to be a Rock 101 Club member, but it's quick and easy to do that as well. Enter in, and you could be heading to the show October 30th at Rogers Arena.
Thanks,
so much,
Elise. I'm going to see Elise bright and early tomorrow morning. I'm filling in on the Bro Jake Show yet again from 5 to 10 a.m. You can tune in, Rock 101, and we're going to have lots of fun tomorrow.
5 hours in the morning.
Well, not really. We don't start till 6, but 5 they start killing it with the music. So
There you go.